Hi, everyone. Okay. All right. I just have to show you, these are the first cards out. This is him. This is you, the masculine and the feminine. You are both stone, cold killers. You guys could both be air signs, but I am honestly just seeing this as you both come off quite cold and guarded in terms of your emotions and your heart space. And right now the message is that your masculine, this man, cares very, very deeply for you, but they're struggling to tell you that. And if they have told you this, you're struggling to receive it. And it just feels like they are desperately trying to let you know that they're not going to hurt you. That's what this feels like. It's like they're telling you, I'm not like the others. I want to be there for you. I would never hurt you. I want this to work out, and I want you to feel safe with me. But it feels like they're struggling to... You could be struggling to rationalize this. Like you could be pushing them away out of fear of letting somebody in. But they're trying. It's like they're desperately trying and like pleading to you, just being like, you can trust me like this. And you're just over here like a stone cold killer. Just like not knowing how to believe it almost. Especially if you have been hurt a lot in the past. This could be like a culture shock. You're just like, what? What do you mean? What do you mean you want to take care of me? What do you mean you're a nice person? You're like, what does that mean? And they're like, yes, you're very emotional over this. These are deep, deep emotions. The only issue with you two is that you could both be air signs. If you're not, this is just an energy of you both being very intellectual, and a little more intellectual than emotional, right? You could just come off quite cold. But this is an energy of the two of you being the types of people who rationalize your emotions rather than feeling them. And so when it comes to actually having to be intimate or having to fall in love, be with somebody, open up your heart, trusting somebody with your heart, receiving love, that requires you to dive down deep, right? There's no other way, and it's terrifying. You have to wear your heart on your sleeve. And that's extremely difficult if you are somebody who is uncomfortable feeling things. But they're trying. They're actively trying. They're trying so hard to try to let their guard down for you. They want you to know how deeply they care, even though diving down deep into those emotions, right? Getting vulnerable with somebody doesn't come naturally to them. Like this isn't something that they enjoy, but they're doing it for you. Because they need you to know, and they know that you need to know, right? You're not going to, you as the ice queen, you're not you're not melting that ice for anybody who isn't putting in 100% of their time and effort into making you feel safe and comfortable enough to let them in, right? And they know this, and they're trying. Dang, and it's like, it just feels like they are desperately trying to show you that they can be emotional and vulnerable. And it almost feels like you are the one who is over-rationalizing all of this. This could be due to past traumas, past hurts, and past relationships, but this feels like you are the one who is pushing them away. And it just feels like you're kind of being like, hey, look, if we were both different, maybe this could work out. Maybe if we weren't so similar, this could work out. Like, maybe you're used to being with people who are more outgoing, more just kind of free with their emotions, and maybe in the past it was easier for you to open up because you were with people who forced you out of your comfort zone. So maybe in those situations it was a bit easier to be less guarded because you were with your opposite. But it feels like the two of you now, you guys are mirroring each other. And that's what makes it even harder, because you see their coldness and that makes you want to be cold as well. And they're realizing this, so they're trying to be less guarded, less cold, right? More emotional, more loving. Like, they know that they have to be more warm towards you so you can do the same towards them. But again, it just feels like you are the one who is like, hey, look, I don't see this working out. Like, maybe you see too much of yourself in them. Because you guys are mirroring each other. So maybe when you look at them and you could just kind of see your own reflection, and maybe part of that is really uncomfortable and frustrating because you know that you have to dive in deep to be with this person, and you know that it's easier to run away. You know that it's easier to just shut down emotionally and not have to deal with this. In order to be with this person, you have to truly open up. You have to truly be seen. You have to wear your heart on your sleeve. And it feels like that is not something you have ever done for anybody. And that's what this person is forcing you to do. What's beautiful here is that they're doing it for you. They're willing to do it for you. You're the one who's hesitating. And again, I just had that feeling of like, maybe if we were both different, this could work out. It just feels like you guys are very similar, and that could be really uncomfortable for you. Because you're like, I don't want to date myself. Like, you're just like, I need somebody who is better than me in this way. I need somebody who can naturally communicate effectively. And that's totally fair. But you need to understand that this person is trying to learn how to do that for you in the ways that you need, even though it doesn't come naturally to them. And clearly it doesn't come naturally to you either. So again, you need to look at yourself and realize that they're willing to meet you halfway. Are you willing to meet them halfway? So let's see. But it's forcing you to get out of your head and into your feelings. And I don't think you want to be in your feelings, but that's what love is. Sorry to break it to you. That's kind of what love is. It's like having emotions towards somebody, you know? I'm sorry. Okay. I'm just seeing, you could be talking to your friends a lot about this. You could be like, I don't think this is right. I don't think he's right. Should I be doing this? Like, you're talking to your friends if you're not, if you have no friends. You could just be trying to get advice from anyone and everybody. You could be going around asking people, like, why does love have to be this hard? That's kind of how it feels. Like you're asking people really difficult questions. These aren't surface level questions. It feels like you're going to people, friends, family, your therapist, whoever this is, but you're actively seeking advice from people. I just lost my train of thought with that text. Oh my gosh. You're asking people, oh my gosh. You could be going to Hawaii. Is Hawaii significant to you? My friend from Maui just texted me. Okay. Maybe Hawaii is significant for you. I don't know. Oh my God. Okay. Maybe Hawaii is significant for you. Okay, let me get back on track. You are asking people difficult questions. Like, you could be straight up asking people, like, how do you know that you're in love? Stuff like that. How do you know that you're in love? How do you know that you've met the right person? Am I meant to be this scared? Stuff like that. And you're just actively seeking advice. And there's also a level of witchiness. So you could be watching tarot readings, right? You could be watching a lot of tarot readings. You could be doing your own tarot card readings, oracle readings, stuff like that. But you're getting witchy with it. You're kind of you're asking people in your life, but you're also like asking the universe and spirits, your spirit guides. Like, you're trying to get answers from all angles. You're taking this seriously instead of actually allowing yourself to open up and fall in love and receive love. You're deciding to rationalize all of these feelings instead of actually feeling them. And it looks like you are actively trying to seek guidance and advice, almost as if to turn you away from this connection. It's like you are actively seeking a reason to run away. It's like you're just waiting for somebody to tell you this isn't going to work out. And you're like, okay. It's like you're actively trying to find an excuse to not have to do this anymore, because that is how difficult this is for you. And I understand that. Feelings can be hard. Falling in love can be hard, especially if you have a lot of unresolved and unhealed wounds and trauma. Absolutely. I get that. But you're being asked to feel your feelings and get out of your head, because you are over rationalizing everything. Everything. And it's like you're choosing not to believe the truth that is being told to you. Like if somebody tells you oh my gosh, if somebody tells you that they love you, your first instinct is to be like, they're lying to me. You're like, that's not true, you're lying. And it's like, no, they're not. They're not lying to you. They love you. So what is that within you that is unable to receive love from somebody? What is that within you that is unable to believe that somebody could actually want to be with you, take care of you, be there for you, love you? Why is that so difficult for you to believe? I don't know. Past trauma. Past trauma. Past trauma. You're relating this relationship that you're in right now to, I want to say, devastating experiences that you've had in the past with past people, bad patterns, toxic cycles. You're comparing this person to all of the people who have hurt you in your past. Okay? And you need to stop doing that, because this person is not that. This person is not the person who broke your heart. But I know it's easy to there's also a lot of insecurities that you have. These are feelings of you feeling like you're unlovable. You're like, what if I'm not good enough for them? Why would they want me when they could have anybody? These are I'm not going to call them crazy, but they're very insecure feelings due to unresolved wounds that you have because of people who have hurt you in your past. Yeah, healing your inner child. Whatever wounds these are, this person is not here to inflict them onto you. You need to realize that. All of this fear that you have about letting your guard down and opening up, that's due to things in your past that you need to realize. It's hard for you to open up because you did in the past and it didn't work out. You did in the past and you still got hurt. You did in the past and somebody took advantage of you. And you fear that if you do that with this person, you're just going to fall right back into the same cycle, and that this is not that. This is not that. This person is not here to hurt you. And them trying to prove that to you, them trying to prove their love and devotion to you should be a clear sign enough that they're not like the people in your past. And you have this energy of just one foot out the door at all times. And I get it. You have trust issues. You could have intimacy issues. You could have all the issues, okay? You could have all the issues. I get it, okay? But this person loves you. This person loves you, and they are trying so hard to make you believe that, because they can tell you with their words, they can show you with their actions, but it doesn't mean anything if you don't actually believe a word that they're saying or a thing that they're doing. If deep down you think that you don't deserve it and that it's not going to work out and that it's not going to be good, and why do I try when in the end all I get is hurt? That is the energy that you have. This person is trying. to get into an uncomfortable, vulnerable state that doesn't feel natural to them just because they're more of a thinker than a feeler. But they're trying. Ow, I just scratched myself. They're trying. But you're not. You're not willing to try for them. You're not willing to see how desperately they want to show you that they love you. But this is love. They have love towards you. This isn't something that you need to fear. This isn't something that you need to run away from. There's a huge emphasis on you just wanting to run away. Because it's easier to be alone. It's easier to be independent. It's easier not to care about anybody. It's like life is easier when I only care about myself, but that's no way to live. That's no way to live. Okay? So you need to stop rationalizing your feelings. Stop rationalizing your feelings and actually feel. Allow yourself to feel. Allow yourself to receive love. Okay? I love you guys. Bye.